John, how pleased are you with that result?
I'm delighted, delighted with the result. I thought it was what we deserved, despite not really being at it, especially for the first 25 minutes. But I think on the balance of the game, I thought we dominated proceedings, we had the best chances, and saw the game out really well in the end.
First half, you seem to have that control of the ball, but sort of struggle to do anything with it. What did you say at half-time? What did you change at half-time?
I just thought we were a bit sloppy, and so the first 25 minutes, I thought everything was okay, apart from us being sloppy and giving the ball away. And I thought we pressed really well. We had a couple of opportunities to break, and things just kept breaking down on us. And I suppose the good thing for me is when I go and speak to the players after the game, I've got that demonstration of how if you're not sloppy and if you apply yourself properly and sort of put the quality that I know the players have got onto the pitch, then you go and score goals like we scored. So I think it's fair enough that I can demand that of the lads because they've done it all season. They did it again today, and that was really the message at half-time, was make sure that we step on ourselves in terms of quality and possession because we're controlling the game without creating a huge amount. When we do get those opportunities, let's try and put the ball in the back of net or at least test the goalkeeper. And on the other side of it, make sure that we switch on because Carlisle always pose a threat.
What did you make of Abu's introduction? How much did he impact the game on the whole?
Well, he obviously set the goal up, and I thought he looked really, really lively when he came on. Abs has been incredibly unlucky to find himself out of the starting lineup. It's just one of those where last week we thought he could do with the rest. He was looking tired. For such a young lad to play the amount of games he's played this season, it's been brilliant for us. We've been really lucky to have him, and I think it's a real bonus, I think, for us to look back at the bench now, and not just Abu, all the other players that we've got on the bench, the players that we're leaving out the squad, and be able to change things in a game. And obviously that did change things in the game, moving Abu out onto the right, Paddy onto the left, and those two combining for the goal.
What did you make of the impact of the rest of your subs as well, who really helped see the game out towards the end?
Yeah, well, I thought that Owen coming on under probably difficult circumstances with all the build-up coming back here and doing it so soon after he'd obviously joined us. It was probably a difficult thing for him, but I thought he'd give us a bit more physicality in the middle of the park. And yeah, the big thing for us in terms of changing the front three and behind Colby was the fact that we asked so much of them in terms of their work rate that we just wanted to freshen things up. So I thought the lads did the job brilliantly. Mox came on. I thought he looked really good, really lively. Sparks, he had a different job. His job was just to see the game out, and he did that really well. I don't think Will had a save to make, possibly all game, but certainly not in the second half.
We've conceded 2 late goals in our 2 previous fixtures, so how pleased are you with today's effort to really calmly see it out at the end?
I think that the Northampton game is a bit of an outlier because we were 4-0 up, but certainly having done what we did against Oxford and not seeing the game out properly when really we were well in control away from home against a top 6 side, that was obviously disappointing. So I thought we were much more professional in terms of how we went about our business today. In fairness to the 2 centre-backs, I thought they won everything. They dominated, defended the goal really well. Whenever you come away with a clean sheet, I think there's obviously a lot of plaudits that you can pass on to the entire team, but I thought particularly the back four today dealt with everything really, really well. And I know I've just mentioned it, but for Will not to have to make a save, I think for the entire game speaks volumes about how well they played.
1,858 Pompey fans in the away end today. How pleased are you to be able to send them home with 3 points? A real long journey home as well.
Yeah, pleased and relieved. Relief's probably the first thing because you just want to reward that travel and that support with something. Obviously, by far the longest journey that we're going to have all season, and it's massive for us. It's massive for us to be able to do that. We've got that journey back as well, and we know that it's going to be a good one because of the fact we've won the game. So I know everybody's going to be enjoying that on the way back down to Portsmouth, and they'll see us again on Tuesday night.